Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. So if you were following me yesterday, I kind of freaked out because I fell off of my plan. I didn't follow my plan, and inevitably I ended up binging on foods that I do not prefer to eat. So what happened was I went to an event and I thought I had a plan. But as things quickly unfolded from them not having the food that I was planning to allowing peer pressure to get to me in the group that I was at, etc., all of a sudden I was into food that I no longer prefer to eat. So I was kind of reflecting back and I was thinking, just over a year ago, I was what was referred to as a weekend warrior. And though most people think weekend warriors are people on American Ninja Warrior or, totally into fitness and they go for broke on the weekend, my weekend warrior was the ability to binge on toxic waste in the form of sweets, which was always my preference, and average about 10,000 calories at a time. And if you're not a professional binger, I wouldn't suggest you try this at home. Seriously, like for me, 10,000 calories was nothing. Because we'll always mind over stomach anyway, but when you think about it, if you eat an entire cake, which I would do, I can honestly say, those gigantic sheet cakes at Costco? Those gigantic sheet cakes. I think they're supposed to feed 38. I've absolutely eaten one of those. It took me a little more than a day, but I've eaten that. Anyway, though, so for 10,000 calories, I'd have 3 of those 1-pound chocolate bars. I mean, right there, you're at like 45 more. You're at 6,000 calories right there. An entire half-gallon of ice cream, which you'd be surprised. That's supposed to be 16 half cups at 160 calories a cup. That's not going to get you to 10,000. I know it should, but it won't. And then, what else would I have? Just insane amounts of food. And most of the time, I would eat a real dinner or a real something to justify getting to the sweets. Anyway, I just remember umpteen times counting anywhere between an average of 7,500, which was a light binge, to 11,000. And so I was calculating yesterday's calories, and it was only 3,000 calories. And that was amazing. I'm not lamenting that I only got to 3,000 calories, but it was only 3,000 calories. So I was like, okay, calm down. It was nowhere near your professional binge ability. You do not need to repeat that. But also, it was very difficult today because I knew all that food was still in me and would affect my choices. So I literally chose not to eat today all day long until 6 o'clock when I had a totally acceptable salad with some corn and a half an avocado. And I just used vinegar as the dressing. And that was okay. That was absolutely okay. Part of me wanted to do an ice cream. I was like, no, 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 no. You are not going to trigger yourself with sweets. Like, forget it. So I went ahead and just had more water, and I'm going to have tea. And I made it through today, and I'll have to be careful tomorrow. I have a salad pre-made for tomorrow. In fact, I have 2 smaller salads made for tomorrow, and I will carefully consume those and, just continue to go forward. But that's all. I just, I was sorry for yesterday, but that was yesterday. And I was healthy today, and I have a great plan for tomorrow. And I was just reflecting on what I used to be. And though yesterday was a brief glimpse, it was nowhere near my ability to be completely sick. All right, so just in conclusion, because I'm crazy tired, I wanted to share a quote, a vegan quote, which I'll use for the icon of this. And it says, "I could never go vegan," said almost every vegan before going vegan. And I so get that. I was remembering a couple of years ago, and I don't even know who it was. It may be some of the doctors that I read now, like Dr. McGregor and stuff. It might be doctors I know now. But because they were so foreign to me at the time, I don't even know who it was. But this person was going through this whole thing about how people who eat fruit and vegetables and, like keep their calories at whatever, let's say 16 or 1800 or whatever, tend to live much longer than others. It was this whole longevity study, and it was talking about all the benefits of just consuming fruit and vegetables, and I was just like, yeah, right, so no. And I remember thinking, how could I give up my cheese? I love cheese. I mean, I'm already a vegetarian, basically. I'm sure I had occasional meat, but mostly, and I was just like, I'm not going to get crazy. Those people are such extreme individuals. I could never, and I love ice cream, and I know there's milk in ice cream, and blah, 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 right? I could never go vegan, said almost every vegan before going vegan. So praise God, I'm very much vegan and loving it. So goodbye to yesterday, hello to wellness today, and the momentum of wellness for tomorrow. Like if you like, my friends, subscribe if you haven't, and until we talk again, know that I offered up prayers for you today at Mass and for your intentions, known and unknown, and best of all, trust that you're blessed.